is Marie Diaries. I'm back with another video for the Marie Diaries 37 Tarot. So this is going to be the second video that I was supposed to do Friday. So off camera, I shuffled the cards and I counted 37 cards. No less, no more. So 37 cards. Okay, so let me read them off. Let's go ahead and read them off. So we got straight, polygamy. So this came out in the other reading that I just did, that I just uploaded. False, weed, divine masculine, townhouse, anxious, overlook ignorance, your person, have your cake and eat it too, the question how, good intentions, slanging energy, love-hate relationship, loss, no, husband, holding back, 1 in a million, police officer, moved, the day of the week, Sunday, down, yes, girlfriend, foolish, horny, cell phone calls, kids. So this came out in the last video I just did also. But I actually think it wasn't kids, it was more specific. It was identical twins, but it was still kids. But yeah, you were going to leave me. Imitate, male or female, persistent, doctor, soul connection, fixed relationship, homeless, and the last card is no contact. So it's kind of a little bit of the energy of the last video I just did, but a little different. Alright, so we know we got a divine masculine, we got straight polygamy, pause, greed, we got the divine masculine. I'm gonna put that right there. We got townhouse, anxious, overlook ignorance, your person, have your cake and eat it too, how, and good intentions, slanging energy, love-hate relationship, loss, no, husband, holding back. So that's that. 1 in a million. Police officer, moved. Sunday. Down. Yes. Girlfriend, foolish. 20. Cell phone calls. We got no contact, so I'll put that with that. We got homeless, fixed relationship, soul connection. We got doctor, persistent, imitate. You were going to leave me, kids, soul connection, and persistent. Alrighty. So something to do with homeless, something about move. So somebody could have moved, or they was homeless at first and then they moved, or they moved and then they became homeless. Also we got townhouse, so maybe they moved first. They might have been homeless, they moved, and then they moved into a townhouse. Whatever way it go. Alright, so somebody, something to do with weed. So somebody likes to smoke weed, which is not a bad thing. So we got a divine masculine, your person. So maybe this your person was trying to imitate somebody, because we already seen that card. Husband. So this divine masculine could be the husband. Police officer, we don't know who that is. Girlfriend, we got a girlfriend. Fixed relationship, so they could be trying to fix their relationship. We got a doctor, we got a police, a doctor, and now we got kids. So we got a divine masculine who's probably the husband, who has a girlfriend, and they might even possibly, they, you know, more than likely they probably got kids together, so they want to fix the relationship. But somebody else is in the picture, because we got your person, or either one of them, because we got the girlfriend and we got the husband, who is the divine masculine. They could be your person. I don't know, maybe these two are part of the reading. So maybe at one point they had to call a police officer regarding something, and also another where somebody had to go see a doctor. So that's probably what those are about. Alright, so I'm going to pull some tarot now. Well, you know what? Let me see. Let's do the Kipper deck and see what comes out of that deck. Just maybe to confirm anything or whatever. Spirit of the highest highness, Increase my light. Angels, archangels, show me what you want me to see for this reading, this Marie Diaries 37 Tarot reading that I am doing right now. Show me any and all cards you want me to see right now for this reading. Marie Diaries 37 Tarot. What cards do you want to be shown right now? Spirit of the highest light, pure white light, angels, archangels. So the first card that just popped out was courtship. So obviously this is between the divine masculine and the girlfriend. Okay, let's see what else come out. Anything else here? Anything else you want to be shown right now for this reading that I'm doing right now? Okay, so that one just flew out. Distant horizon. Let's see. We got adjudication that flipped over. So something about going to court or something. All right, so you want to give me a few more cards, please. Anything else you want to be shown right now for this reading? Marie Diaries 37 Tarot. This reading I am doing right now at this moment. Any other cards you want to be shown right now? Final last time. Any other cards for this Marie Diaries 37 Tarot that I'm doing reading on doing right at this moment? No, I can't get it. Okay, hold on. Okay, so community came out. Alright, clarify community. Clarify community. do some romance tarot real quick. So we got courtship that come out, adjudication, distant horizon, and community. So maybe the community has to do with this doctor and the police officer. Maybe that's representing them. Any cards you want to be shown with the romance tarot deck for this reading, I am doing right at this moment. Any cards you want to be shown. So we got worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So yeah, because we got the divine masculine. So the divine timing can be working for this divine masculine in his love life regarding him and his girlfriend, or maybe it might even be somebody else. Let's just see if we get any more cards. Any other cards for a cards like angel, archangel for the tarot reading right now from Marie Diaries 37 Tarot. We got express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Maybe this is what the girlfriend needs to be expressing her love to the divine masculine, because that could be her person. Or maybe it might even be somebody else that's not even a girlfriend. Ooh, wait, oh no. Okay, so we're not taking all of those. Any other cards for the other night that you want to be shown right now for this Marie Diaries 37 Tarot reading? Okay, so the last one that came out was pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So the first one was worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. The last one was pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. All right, so something could be cautioning this this divine masculine, or maybe even the girlfriend. It could be either or. And so this, any of the readings that I do may or may not resonate with whoever, male or female. So I feel like for this one coming out, it's just basically saying your person. So this could be the roles and everything can be switched. So it could, this, whoever this is for, if it resonate or may not resonate with you. So this could be your person. So we have, like I said, we have the divine masculine, who's the husband. He has a girlfriend. So this is like a three-way. So if he the divine masculine, he, you know, he should be married, right? So then now we got a girlfriend in the mix. So obviously it's somebody else. She can't be the wife, because the wife card would have came out, but we got the girlfriend card that came out. So maybe he has kids with this girlfriend, but he's just not married to her, and somebody's trying to fix the relationship. I don't know if he's fixing the relationship with her or his wife, because obviously we got two different titles that came out. We got husband that came out, and we got girlfriend. So she is obviously his girlfriend. But he is the divine masculine. So we got courtship that came out. So he could be, maybe he's courting her. You know, we got adjudication. So he could be probably even more in the court. This could be around the kids. So maybe these kids is not with her. Maybe these kids is with the wife that he's with. So maybe he's trying to go to court for the kids. Maybe, possibly. Even though we got fixed relationship that came out. So maybe, and then like in the distant horizon came out. So that's something to do with him. Probably with her in the distant horizon. Like maybe she could be his wife in the future, after he gets through this court situation with his kids, and maybe even possibly divorce or something like that. And then we got community that came out. So maybe the community knows something, or this community has to do with the doctor card and the police card that came out. So maybe that has to do with that. Because, you know, we did have pay attention to the red flags. So he's obviously having to deal with something, because pay attention to the red flags came out. And it says the signs are cautioning you. These signs can either be him not having contact with somebody, or the wife, more than likely, because maybe him and his wife is separated. Yeah, so him and the wife could be separated, and then he's probably not having no contact with her, because he's you know, either she's calling him or he's calling her. maybe he likes to smoke marijuana, or maybe even something to do with marijuana in the picture. So maybe he likes it to do it recreationally. We got this feeling, emotion in the picture, so maybe this definitely got to be between him and his girlfriend. So maybe, so with this coming out, maybe it is that he was attempting he was attempting to have a polygamy relationship between him, his wife, and the girlfriend, but for some reason it didn't work out as planned, because we do have a pay attention to the red flags that came out. So maybe it was an attempt at that, but it didn't like go as planned. So, and we know that he's straight, so that's basically what that's saying. So he's straight, he likes women. Somebody was homeless and somebody moved, so maybe this girlfriend had moved with him or something, because we got homeless and we got girlfriend that came, and we got moved, we got homeless that came out and moved that came out, and then we got townhouse that came out. He could be feeling like this is a soul connection between him and the girlfriend. That's why the relationship could be still going on, because he expressed his love to her, because it do say go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So he was making his romantic gesture to her that, you know, obviously he got feelings for her, he want to be in a relationship with her, they got a soul connection. And he could have been telling her, you were going to leave me, she's 1 in a million, and he was being persistent. It probably was false. Somebody was being foolish, so maybe maybe he was feeling foolish about, I don't know, he could have been feeling foolish about his relationship with his wife, that it was gonna work out or whatever. So, and something was false. I don't really know what that is. Holding back. So maybe he felt like he was holding back. So with paying attention to the red flags coming out, and then now, you know, we had holding back coming out. So he could have been holding back from he could have been holding something back in this relationship that he wanted to be polygamy. So that's why it didn't even work out, because he wasn't being all the way, you know, upfront about something, like, you know, about what he wanted or whatever. So he took a loss, and that's why it didn't work out. And so he had good intentions, you know, for the polygamy relationship, but because he was holding back, it didn't work out to his best interest. So it was like a love-hate relationship, and they probably felt like he was only in his slanging energy, meaning he was only trying to, you know, get his nut off, you know, take care of his what he needed, and not paying attention to the whole situation and everybody's feelings and everything. So he was trying to have his cake and eat it too. Overlook the ignorance. So because of everything that was going on, maybe the girlfriend was trying to like overlook the ignorance, and he was feeling anxious. So maybe it didn't work out because the girlfriend might have felt like the wife was trying to imitate her, you know, trying to be like her, do stuff like her, whatever. So that's probably why it didn't work out. And she could have said yes to something. Somebody said yes to something. Down. Down. I'm not really sure. So something is down. And then something happened on a Sunday. Maybe this is when the police officer was called because they had some kind of disagreement or altercation or something of that nature. So the police officer had to be called on a Sunday. And also no came out. So we got yes and no that came out. And then the question how. So maybe they was both, like the wife and the girlfriend was wondering how this was gonna work. Like the polygamy relationship, how was that gonna work? That was probably why this came out. Like they probably trying to figure out, like, how do you think this is gonna work between us, all three of us. And then, you know, maybe because this no and yes came out, since they was both asking that, maybe one was saying they was agreeing to it, and then the other one was saying they wasn't. So one was saying yes and one was saying no. But they still was asking how was it gonna work. Something was false, so maybe it was false, like false, like false hope, or like being expressed that it was gonna be this kind of way, that kind of way, whatever, and come to find out once, you know, everything started taking place, it wasn't really what was being said or whatever, or expressed, so it was false. And then because of that, they was all probably living in a townhouse. And the girlfriend, she had probably moved with them because maybe before that she was homeless. But yeah. And then because he not working out the relationship with the wife, that's why he's probably going to court for, like, you know, some kind of custody or something for the kids, because I feel like that's why the adjudication card came out. And then in the distant horizon, it's probably like that him and the girlfriend is going to be happy together. He might even get to the point where he want to marry her, or they just end up just having a happy relationship together, completed relationship. Like everything gets fulfilled, emotionally, physically, mentally, everything. So let's see. I'm gonna do a little bit of tarot. Let's see what comes out for that. Alright, Spirit of the highest light, pure sweat light, angels archangel, show me any and all cards right at this moment that you want me to see for this reading right now from Marie Diaries 37 Tarot. So we got the Empress in reverse. So I feel like that represents the wife, the mother. We got the Sun. In reverse, we got the Judgment. So that's 3 major arcanas already. Now we got the Judgment in reverse. So we got the Empress in reverse. We got the Sun in reverse. We got the Hangman upright. The Judgment in reverse. And then we got the 4 of Wands in reverse. So I feel like the wife was, just like I was saying, she was blindsided. You know, she wasn't totally aware of this whole polygamy relationship that the divine masculine was trying to, you know, propose to her. So that's why the Sun is in reverse, and then the Hangman is upright. So she was kind of stagnant. You know, she was kind of like, she didn't know what she wanted to do. That's why, like I said, she could have been the one that was saying no, and then the girlfriend was saying yes. Or it could have even been the other way around. The girlfriend could have been saying no and she was saying yes. But since we got the Empress that came out first in reverse, I feel like that is representing the mother, the one, you know, the one that the divine masculine has these kids with. And then the Judgment is in reverse. So, and then the 4 of Wands in reverse. So when he was, you know, because we do have the adjudication card come out. So when he was in the process of doing the, or they was going to court for, you know, custody between them two, she wasn't, it didn't really work in her favor, like, because we got the 4 of Wands. So she wasn't really taking no action. She wasn't celebrating about it. She wasn't happy about it. She might even wanted to have full custody, but they end up having to, like, share the custody between them two. So that means that the kids was still going to be around this girlfriend that the divine masculine had, the husband. Spirit of the highest for light, Spirit for light. Any other cards you want me to see right now for this reading that I'm doing right now? Any other cards you want me to see for this reading right now? Any other cards you want me to see right now? Marie Diaries for the Tarot. Can you clarify the 4 of Wands in reverse? Clarify the 4 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so first we got the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, so she was trying to hold on to her family. So maybe that, even the fixed relationship, that might even represented her. She wanted to try to fix the relationship in her family. Because she probably was even the one that was telling him you were going to leave me. But maybe she ended up deciding like to, because she could have also been the one, you know, she maybe even been the one that had the love-hate relationship with the divine masculine. Yeah, so she probably was the one that wanted to fix the relationship. But something must have happened because we got police officer that was there. So it may not even have worked out because the police had to be called. So she probably was the one that ended up moving out of the townhouse. And like I said, she could have been saying no as far as this polygamy relationship. Yeah, she could have been saying no to this polygamy relationship. She wasn't, but the girlfriend was probably saying yes. She was probably all for it and everything. Alright, so now we got the Nine of Wands. So yeah, she took action. So she was the one to move out of the townhouse that they all probably shared together. She was like, I'm not with this, so I'm out. And they were just gonna have to figure out, you know, about the kids. The King of Cups came up upright. So I feel like this left the divine masculine to his feelings, to like, you know, go within and search and figure out what he wanted to do, if he wanted to fix the relationship or not, or move forward with his girlfriend, which I feel like that's what he's doing, because we got express your love, go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And the other card is worth waiting for. Divine timing is at your work in your love life. Because he wasn't in love with his wife. So I feel like that's why that came up in reverse. That was the last card that had came out. So he, you know, he went within his feelings. Because he wasn't having no contact with the wife. You know, he was calling her a lot. So like to ease his mind a little bit, he could have been even smoking marijuana, and you know, he was feeling that type of way, but it was more for the girlfriend, because that's who, you know, he's dealing with now. Because, you know, he might, I mean, the girlfriend could have been feeling like the wife was trying to imitate her, trying to be like her, so that's maybe why they had conflicts. And he was straight. He, you know, we know that he was straight. He liked the women, and we know he was straight. Like, he was, it probably wasn't really affecting him like too much. And we know that he probably had this, he felt that the girlfriend was one in a million, and they had a soul connection. Even though he did take a loss, and he might have been holding back in the beginning, because he did have good intentions, but it just didn't work out towards his best, you know, interest or abilities. This could have even been making him feel anxious at one time. I don't know why that card just had to fall like that. Okay, I gotta get this card, guys. Hold on. Alright, so I'm going to see if any more cards come out for the tarot, and then I'm going to bring this reading to an end. Alright, any other cards, spirit, other high spotlight, first spotlight you want me to see right at this moment to finish off the reading? any other cards you want me to see right at this exact moment to finish off the reading from Marie Diaries 37 Tarot that I am doing right at this moment. Any other cards, Spirit? Okay, so the first one that came out was the Knight of Cups in reverse. So yeah, he wasn't in his feelings about his wife no more, so that's why it was so easy for him to move on to the girlfriend. The Nine of Swords came up upright, even though he could have been all up in his head at one time, like maybe even feeling kind of feeling kind of hurt about not being able to work it out between all of them. It could have even hurted his feelings. But he had to pay attention to the red flags, because like I said, we did have that card we did have the card of the police card. You know, the police had to be called possibly on a Sunday. And then we got the Five of Swords in reverse. So even though he was upset and like it hurted him, and he was probably even sad and feel like he was taking on a lot, or he was probably working too hard to try to fix the relationship, he wasn't all in his head. He wasn't confused about what his next move was. So I feel like that's why the Chariot came up upright. So he wasn't confused about what he wanted to do. He already knew what he wanted to do, who he wanted to move forward with. So it, you know, obviously it was the girlfriend, because he still had her in the picture, you know, even though he wasn't able to work anything out with his wife or make the relationship into the relationship that he wanted, which was the polygamy relationship. He still had the girlfriend there to move forward. All right, so Spirit, can you just clarify the Chariot with one card, please? Spirit, allow, right, can you do one card to clarify the Chariot? So I got two. I asked for one. I got two. Oh, I got three. Okay, so the first one at the bottom is the Wheel, and it came up upright. So yeah, he was moving forward. He had faith. Something was coming to a completion. A new cycle was beginning. We got the Two of Pentacles upright. He was moving forward with this new cycle to balance off this relationship between him and this girlfriend, because like I said, we had expressed your love over here. So he was able to express his love still to someone that he had a soul connection with, and he felt he had a whole a soul connection with her, like, you know, a twin flame, whatever relationship. And then we got the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So even though he didn't have the third party, the polygamy relationship that he wanted, or the three, you know, all three of them together, he was able to balance off this relationship. It didn't work out the issues with the sharing of the kids with the wife, who didn't want to stay in a part of the relationship. Alright, what's the outcome of this reading right now? Spirit, other highest white light, first white light, any other cards, final cards? Final cards, Spirit, other highest white light, first white light, in this reading right now, Spirit. Yeah, so we got the Three of Cups in reverse. So, yep. he's balancing off the relationship, even though he didn't get this relationship with the three of them. You know, where it was going to be all of them, all of their emotions and everything was going to be, you know, together or united, or, you know. So I feel like that's why the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Cups came in. So all of them was like, they was on different pages. Five of Cups is in reverse. But they wasn't like, they wasn't, it wasn't like something that affected them for like a long time. Like it was something they was easy to get over and get through. It took a little bit of time, but they, you know, the two of them that was left, the husband, the divine masculine, and the girlfriend, they was able to, you know, move forward with what they wanted in the relationship, because the Ace of Wands came up upright. So I feel like they took the action. They both felt something in them to just continue on with the relationship without them, and then work on the other aspect with the kids, between him divine masculine, working that out with his wife, you know, through the courts or whatever. So yeah, I feel like that's what the outcome is of that. And I'm not gonna put anything up. So yeah, this is gonna be the end of the reading. If you like this reading, you can like or subscribe, or both. And I'll catch anybody that's watching the videos. If you watch my videos to the end, I will catch you or see you when I upload my next video. Marie Diaries 37 Tarot. Marie Diaries 37 Tarot. Yeah, like and or subscribe, or both, and I'll see you for the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.